Hi YouTube, this is Nata-Sleeve, aka Natalie. Um, Today is Sunday, August 10th, and I had my vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery on Tuesday, July 22nd. So this video is basically my 3-week post-op update. I'll give you some stats. My highest weight was 310 in February 2014. My surgery weight was 287. I was on the pre-op diet for a little over a month. And as of today, my weight is still 272, which is the same as it was last week. And there's a couple reasons for that. And that's what this video today is about. I want to talk a little bit about the pureed food stage, which is, at least for my doctor, he has you do full liquids for 2 weeks, and then purees for 2 weeks, and then soft foods for 2 weeks. So I'm 1 week into my pureed stage. So we'll talk a little bit about what that means, what I'm eating. And then also this week I traveled for the first time. I'm actually not in my usual spot, which is probably hard for you guys to tell, but that is not my kitchen. I'm actually at my sister's house. I did some traveling this week, and so that brings its own complications, and I just kind of wanted to talk about that for a minute as well. So I feel physically like I'm probably less than 272. I mean, I'm eating less than 500 calories a day, so and I've been moving around a lot with traveling, getting in and out of cars, walking, standing, much more activity than I was doing in the previous 2 weeks. I put on a pair of size 22 pants. I guess I should let you guys know I was a size 24 when I started, and 24 with stretch. There's some 24s I could not get into if they were like khakis or dress pants or whatever, but like stretchy jeans is what I would normally wear, or yoga pants. We all love yoga pants, right? But I put on a pair of non-stretchy size 22 jeans just because I was out of clothes and hadn't gotten around to doing laundry yet, and I zipped them up. They were still tight, a little uncomfortable, but they fit. So just based on that, I feel like I have lost some weight. But there's you know, even though my sister's scale says 22 or 272, sorry, when you weigh yourself on different scales, they're not all calibrated the same, and even in my own home, my scale in my bathroom weighs about 6 pounds lighter than the scale in my kitchen. And yes, I have multiple scales, don't judge me. So I'm not really being too hard on myself for technically not having lost any weight. I fly back to my house in a couple days and I'm going to weigh myself again. And if it's good news, then maybe I'll make another video. Usually I don't do 2 a week, but I feel like I'm doing well. So, okay, really quick, the pureed food stage. I was elated to get off of liquids. I was so sick of chicken broth and beef broth and onion broth and protein shakes. So what have I been eating? I did oatmeal that I added some skim milk to and blended up in a blender, and I can only eat about that much, so quarter cup maybe. So I made a bunch of it and then I put it in the fridge and I ate that for like several days. Applesauce with a little unflavored protein powder added to it. That was really good. I've had some like really soft cheese, and I guess that's where it gets kind of confusing, drawing the distinction between what is soft food and what is pureed food. So I've been trying to really stick with pureed things, but I did have one of those Laughing Cow light spreadable cheese wedges. My doctor's office kind of recommends nothing with any lumps or bumps, so I figured it was soft cheese. I took it really slow. I ate it over the course of like 2 hours in the afternoon at work, and it stayed down fine. I didn't have any adverse reactions. Some people have a hard time with dairy after this surgery. I haven't had that experience. But speaking of dairy, my very favorite thing of all that I've eaten this week was a poached egg. For a couple reasons. It was super duper soft. It wasn't like chewy like scrambled eggs. Some people have a hard time with scrambled eggs because they're so dense and chewy. Um, the the poached egg was great, and I ate half of it over like a half an hour, and then I waited, and then I ate the other half a little bit later, and it stayed down great. And the best thing about it was there's 7 grams of protein in an egg. To get that same amount of protein, I would have to eat a half a carton of Greek yogurt, which I physically can't eat that much before it gets warm and nasty. So, protein wise, that was awesome. I'm supposed to get 60 grams of protein per day. If I drink a protein shake, I'm maybe at like 40, and they have like the ones I have about 20 to 30 grams of protein in the protein shake. And I usually can't drink the whole. They're about 12 ounces. I drink like half of it in the morning, and then half of it in the afternoon. On a day when I don't have a protein shake, I'm lucky if I hit 20 grams. I'm so far off. I just can't do it physically. There's just not room in my stomach, which is a good thing, I guess. But you can tell how it affects your energy when you don't hit your protein goals. Supposed to get 64 ounces of water per day. Right now, I'm probably getting around 30, but if I count like my liquids, because I'm still having soup and stuff for meals, if I count those, I'm probably getting closer to my 64 ounces of liquid. Okay, last thing on traveling. If you do travel this quickly after your surgery, make sure you have a helper. I can't lift any suitcases, and even just the sitting for a very long time in a plane, you kind of feel like your tummy's like your tummy's like this, I guess. And then after sitting for a while, it kind of feels like it's crunching in. So I have to get up and kind of stretch a little bit, and sleeping. I have to sleep upright, and staying in my sister's house. I actually just slept on her couch and like piled up couch cushions behind my head, and that helped. But just a couple things to be aware of. You definitely don't want to overdo it. I think I did overdo it on my first day because I was feeling so good, and I'm on pureed foods now, so my energy's up, and now I have a lot of sore muscles. I don't. It doesn't feel like my stomach itself. You know how you can feel when you're too full and it's like deep inside, that kind of feeling. This is more surface, just kind of sharp surface pains, and I know it's my muscles, so I've been trying to kind of put ice on those and take it easy. So, but that's it for this week, and I hope you guys are all doing well. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye.